Mom, can you stop picking on Aunt Leah all the time? I'm Leah's dad's best friend, and she's nice to me too. You're just making breakfast. What's so tired about that?
Leo, how can you talk to me like that?
Enough. Leo, say goodbye to Daddy. Daddy and Aunt Leah are going to work.
Bye, Daddy. Bye, Aunt Leah.
I'll take you for ice cream after school.
Yay! Aunt Leah is the best. Even better than Mom. Mom, it's time for you to take me to school.
Okay. Ella, no crying. This is the path you chose. You can get through it. Luke, Leah, how could you?
I bought an apartment in Riverside. Let's move there.
No, this is perfect. We have someone serving us for free. Seeing Ella like that every day feels amazing.
What am I going to do with you?
We were the ones who grew up together. If she hadn't barged in, I'd be the one married to you.
She's just a maid. You're the only woman I ever saw as my wife.
Luke, I fell down the stairs. Can you come back and take me to the hospital?
It's just a fall. Deal with it yourself.
Ella, you fell from the 3rd floor before and you were fine. Stop acting. We're busy with Site a Project. Can you afford to hold us up?
I fainted at the sight of blood.
What a mood killer.
Alex.
Ella, what happened?
Alex, can you come to my house? I'm hurt.
Stay right there. I'm coming now.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Alex.
Don't cry. Come home with me. Mom and Dad have been waiting for you.
I ran out like that back then and said so many awful things. I can't face them.
Don't be silly. Parents don't really hold grudges against their children. Where's Luke? You're hurt this badly. Where is he?
He's busy with work.
Too busy to even come to the hospital and look at you? I'll get you something to eat.
7 tonight. Peninsula Hotel, Chinese restaurant, room V8. Important client. Come over.
I'm still in the hospital.
Spare me. Dress properly and be on time.
Luke, this toast is for you. Your wife should join too. Toast him.
Mr. Roll, I'll use tea instead. I'm sorry, I'm allergic to alcohol. Mr. Roll, don't mind her, Ella is just picky. It's only a little wine. How bad could it be?
Luke, that's not giving me much face, is it? Don't ruin the mood. Drink it.
A severe alcohol allergy can cause shock. It can kill me. You know that.
Stop being so dramatic. I gave you a chance to behave.
I really can't drink.
Don't embarrass me. Drink! Good. Mrs. Miller knows how to play along. What a damn buzzkill. Mr. Roll, Reno, let's keep going. I'll punish myself with 3 shots.
Ella, you're not at the hospital. Where did you go?
Alex, can you come pick me up?
I'm coming right now.
Nice act. You're really using tricks this cheap? I don't want to talk to you right now. Please leave. I thought you actually had something in you. Turns out all you can do is pull trashy little stunts for sympathy. Do you really think Luke will feel sorry for you?
Ella! I'm taking you to the hospital.
Who the hell are you?
The alcohol allergy triggered a miscarriage. She needs immediate bed rest to prevent lasting complications. What the hell is Luke doing? He knew you were allergic to alcohol and still made you drink. I should never have agreed to let you marry him. He can't even protect you, so what right does he have to be a father? Don't embarrass me. Drink.
Luke, you killed our baby with your own hands.
Who was that man? You had the nerve to cheat on me?
Luke, let's get divorced.
You're asking for a divorce? Ella, are you out of your damn mind? I haven't even gone after you for messing around with that man, and now you're turning this on me?
Exactly. Luke, I bet she saw him dressed like some big shot and got ideas. She's desperate to trade up. Has she looked in a mirror lately? And if I did?
You!
Luke, Leah, did you forget? Back when you couldn't even pay next month's rent, who gave you the startup money? Who used my connections to land your first deal? Without me, where would you be right now? Freezing under some bridge? Good! That's what she gets for not knowing her place. Luke, I am getting this divorce. And Leo is coming with me. Leo, Mommy and Daddy are going to separate. Will you come with me?
No, I want to stay with Dad and Aunt Leah.
Why?
You don't have anything. This house and everything you use were earned by Dad and Aunt Leah. What more do you want? You stay home every day and don't know how to do anything. You're always unhappy and you annoy Dad. Dad is already exhausted making money for this family. What more do you want? Why do you keep making trouble?
Leo, who taught you to say these things?
Nobody had to teach me. Aunt Leah is good to me. She plays ball with me, buys me the newest Lego sets, and even helps explain to my teacher why Dad and Aunt Leah always go to parent-teacher meetings. What about you? All you do is nag me to do homework, make me eat vegetables, and walk around looking like you're about to cry. My classmates say my mom is a useless housewife. Get out! I need to do my homework!
Alex can't stay there. Luke and Leah will ruin him. I want Leo to inherit every asset Luke owns. Not 1 cent can be left to those two.
I'll handle it. Ella, Mom and Dad booked a restaurant. Dinner together tonight.
Okay.
From now on, whatever happens, this family will always have your back.
Relax. I had a lawyer look over the divorce agreement. She won't get a penny more than I allow. The boy stays with us, and she's out for good.
What about the trust fund under her name? Didn't you say her family?
Long gone. She fell out with her family years ago. She's an empty shell. Once the paperwork is done, I'm sending the boy to boarding school. Leah, looks like you finally made it. It's weird, though. Ella nearly died giving birth to Leo, but he still chose Leah over her.
Of course Leo is close to me. After all, he was my son to begin with. Ella was in labor for 3 days and nights back then, and what came out was a stillborn. Who knows which trash dump it ended up in. My baby died?
Those monsters. Ella, let me teach them a lesson.
No, I'll take revenge myself. Luke, Leah, I want them to pay for my child's life.
The private investigator's report about Leo's parentage and what happened to your daughter. Hospital records show you gave birth to a healthy baby girl at St. Mary's 5 years ago. That same day, a baby girl was abandoned outside Hope Light Orphanage. 3 days after intook, she developed acute pneumonia from a high fever. Because treatment was delayed, she was pronounced dead at dawn on the 7th day.
Did she have a name?
The file only says Jane Doe. This is an excerpt from a memoir written years later by the nurse on duty. She said, "The baby was very quiet. She barely cried." Ella, what do you want it to do?
They killed my child and traded 5 years of my love for a lie. They used me as a stepping stone, and now they want to kick me aside. Alex, I want back everything that belongs to me. I want them to pay. I want every one of Luke's funding channels cut off.
Done.
I want them to pay. I want every one of Luke's funding channels cut off.
Done.
So once this project launches, the return will be at least 300%. Luke, I'm sorry. We just received an urgent notice headquarters. Our previous investment 10 is on hold for now.
Same here. If there's anything further, we'll be in touch.
Victor Crew, is there some kind of misunderstanding?
What the hell is going on?
Victor Crew, what happened? We had an agreement, didn't we?
Luke, you offended someone you should never have crossed.
Shit!
Luke, we're in trouble. The company accounts have been frozen.
What did you say? Why have all my personal credit cards and company accounts been frozen? I need an explanation.
Mr. Miller, according to our risk control department, several assets under your name are subject to ownership disputes, and multiple large loan repayments show irregularities. Under the contract terms, we have the right to temporarily freeze the relevant accounts until the investigation is complete.
Disputes? What disputes? Those are legally mine!
That will be determined legally. Also, the Riverside apartment you purchased for Miss Leah last month has been included in the investigation because source of the down payment does not match your claimed investment profits. I suggest you hire a lawyer as soon as possible.
My socials are full of people attacking me, and several brands emailed to cancel our collaborations. Luke, what is going on? Is that bitch Ella behind this?
Shut up, let me think. Talk.
Boss, it's bad. Aurora Capital just sent formal notice terminating negotiations on our Series A, and the bank says our mortgage credit line has been frozen for review.
What? What reason did they give?
They only said it was based on the latest assessment of management's personal integrity. The bank was vague too. Boss, did you offend someone recently?
What happened? Is the company in trouble?
I need to find Ella.
Mr. Miller, this is the draft divorce agreement. Based on the evidence Mrs. Ella has provided, including records of your transfer of marital assets to Leah during the marriage,
As well as evidence of your emotional abuse of Miss Ella and your indirect role in causing her miscarriage. We demand that you return all unlawful gains obtained during the marriage and compensate Miss Ella for emotional damages totaling $38 million. In addition, custody of your son Leo will go to Miss Ella.
Ella, you're ruthless. 38 million, and you want Leo too? Dream on. I'm telling you, you won't get a dime from me, and you're not taking Leo.
Luke, before we discuss who Leo belongs with, I suggest you look at this file.
What do you mean? You investigated me and now you're using doctored photos to frame me?
Luke, do you need me to name the clinic where you and Leah secretly took Leo for that paternity test? Do you need me to tell you exactly which bank safer deposit box holds the real results?
So what if you know the truth now? You're an abandoned woman with no one to rely on, someone anyone can push around. You think you can fight me? Who do you think you are?
Who told you I had no one? Who told you I could be pushed around?
Mr. Miller, Miss Ella is the heir to the Sterling family, an old New York financial dynasty.
Impossible! When I first met you, you were too poor to even pay the rent!
I ran away from home back then after having a falling out with my family. Otherwise, do you really think with your ability back then, where would you have gotten your connections and investment? All the luck you've had all these years was actually the Stewart family backing you up behind the scenes. You used me as a stepping stone, discarded me once you got what you wanted, and even caused my daughter's death. Now, everything the Stewart family gave you will be taken back, including your fake success. Now, are you still gonna fight for custody of Leo? Are you willing to gamble with your own biological son's future just to test whether I dare make this full report public? It has every detail of how you swapped my daughter with your illegitimate child. You know perfectly well how good the media is at spinning stories. Are you out of your mind? Let her take Leo? He's my own flesh and blood.
Ella has the evidence. She knows the truth. She knows everything.
No, it can't be. How could she?
She's now the young lady of the Stewart family. Is there anything she can't find out? You have to give up the custody right. If she spills everything out, we'll be finished for good. And you can forget about your charity gala too.
Luke, do you think Ella's just bluffing? She might not have any solid evidence. She's probably just trying to scare us, force us to give up custody so she can get a bigger share of the fortune.
You mean?
We can't panic. The charity gala must go on. I'll use it to break into high society and connect with powerful people. We can take on the Stewarts. Even if Ella has proof, she won't dare expose us. Leo and the money will still be ours.
They still won't give up. Leah's sending out invitations everywhere to hype up her Angel Charity Gala. She even got Madam Harrington as the honorary chairperson. Luke's also secretly selling off his luxury watches and art collections to cover the company's losses.
Let them busy themselves. The higher they climb, the harder they fall. Any updates on what I asked you to look into about that children's home back then and the nurse on duty?
Yes. We found a temporary cleaner who worked there back then. She remembers that night clearly. A woman was lingering outside the gate with a baby in her arms for a long time. In the end, she left the baby on the bench and ran away.
I need solid witnesses. Locate that cleaner and keep her safe under protection. Keep investigating. Back then at the orphanage, find anyone else who might have seen Leah or handled my daughter's funeral affairs.
We're already widening the search. Besides, Sebastian wants to see you. He said he has an interesting discovery about the gala to tell you in person.
You've barely eaten lately. Try this. It's the chef's new special, white chocolate mousse with raspberry sorbet. It's not too sweet. I remember whenever you were down before, you always craved something cold and a little tangy.
Thanks, Sebastian. But I really don't have an appetite right now. You said you found something. What exactly is it?
Leah's foundation looks clean on paper, but the donation trail is interesting. The largest anonymous gift came from an offshore company registered in the Cayman Islands. I followed the chain. One of its beneficial owners is a silent shareholder in Miller Holdings.
Luke's holding company. So they're moving money from one pocket to the other? Laundering it through the foundation or shifting assets out of reach?
Very likely. And two of the gala's main sponsors have private debt guarantees tied to Luke's company. If Luke goes down, they get dragged down with him. So at the gala, they'll probably do whatever it takes to prop up Luke and Leah and keep up appearances.
So this gala isn't just Leah's ticket into high society. It's also Luke's last shot at keeping his investors calm and bringing in fresh money.
Exactly. If you want to hit them there, you need to plan for every angle. Their pushback could get ugly.
Then let them try. I need a stage. I need everyone to see who they really are. Sebastian, can you get me the full run of show, the seating chart, and temporary access to the AV and lighting booth?
Gladly, my princess. But are you sure you want to go in person? People there may say vicious things. They may look at you like you're the scandal.
I have to. I want to stand where they feel safest and rip those masks off myself. For my daughter, and for the fool I was for the last 5 years. What's wrong, sweetheart? Who upset you?
Are Dad and Mom getting divorced? Kids at school said. They said I won't have a mom anymore.
Sweet boy, why would you ever be without a mom? I'm right here. Your mom, Aunt Ella doesn't want this family anymore. She doesn't want you anymore. She's leaving us.
No, Mom! Aunt Ella used to be so good to me!
That was before. Now she has a new boyfriend, a richer one. She doesn't want your dad and she doesn't want you. She hasn't come back to see you in so long, has she? But it's okay, sweetheart. I'll always be here with you. I love you. This weekend, I'll take you to the charity gala. You'll wear your sharpest little suit and everyone will be jealous. Your dad's company is having a rough patch, so we'll go cheer him on and support him. It's us three. We're the real family, right? Good boy. Remember, that night you do exactly what your dad and I say. Baby, this is my first gift to you. This little angel will keep you safe until you're born and help you grow up healthy and safe. Sweetheart, I swear I'll make everyone who hurt you pay.
Are you sure you want to go alone? Security will be tight, but if Luke and Leah get desperate...
I need to face them alone. That's the only way they and everyone else will understand that I am done with them. Put your people in place outside. Wait for my signal.
Signal?
When I take this out and set it on the podium.
You're planning to give a speech? As what? The Sterling daughter or Luke's ex-wife?
As the victim, as the woman who came back for revenge. Alexander, I need Sterling Global Media behind me. At the peak of the gala, right when Leah is feeling untouchable, I want a live feed going out to everyone.
So you already have it mapped out. The media truck and gear are ready. We'll patch the feed straight into the gala's backup AV system. But how do you plan to get the mic? Laya isn't exactly going to invite you upstairs.
She will.
Who's that? I don't recognize her. She has incredible presence.
Shh, that's Ella. The Sterling Harris who walked away from the family. She's also Luke's wife. I heard they're divorcing. My God, why is she here? Isn't tonight supposed to be Leah's big night?
This is about to get interesting. The Sterlings have been coming hard for Luke's company lately.
You look stunning tonight.
Thank you. You don't look so bad yourself. Ella, I can't believe you had the nerve to show up. What, did you come to watch me take my victory lap? I came to bring you a gift.
Ella, I'm warning you. Madam Harrington is honorary chair tonight. No matter how powerful the Sterlings are, you still have to show the Harringtons some respect. Start a scene and you'll only humiliate yourself.
Oh, I'm the one starting a scene? Luke, we're still married. You're the one parading your mistress around a charity gala. Who do you think looks bad here? What proof do you have? Luke and I are innocent. You're the one who cut off your back and family that married Luke with Richard, and now that you come back the child? Ella, take a look at yourself. Leah, 38 million. Luke still owes me $38 million. Tonight, we settle up.
Stop trying to scare us. That money was
Already moved into offshore accounts under Leah's name, right? Don't worry. In a minute, everyone gets to hear exactly how you used my money to raise your affair baby. How does she know so much? You told me you destroyed all the evidence.
Don't panic. She may be bluffing. Madam Harrington is here. She won't dare make a scene.
Madam Harrington, you're here. I'm so honored to have you as tonight's honorary chair.
I hear tonight's fundraiser is for orphaned and disabled children.
Yes, I grew up in the foster system myself, so I understand their pain better than anyone.
Is that Ella Sterling? Ella, it's been ages. How is your mother?
Madam Harrington, she's very well. She mentions you often. It's an honor to see you tonight.
What's going on? Madam Harrington knows her?
Ella, it's been ages. How is your mother?
Madam Harrington, she's very well. She mentions you often. It's an honor to see you tonight.
What's going on? Madam Harrington knows her?
The Sterlings and the Harringtons go back generations.
So what do we do now? If Ella badmouthed us to Madam Harrington, tonight is over.
Bring Leo here. Leo, when you see Ella later, don't talk to her, okay? She's a bad person. She wants to take your dad's company and she wants to take you away from us.
Okay, Aunt Leah.
First, please welcome the host of tonight's charity gala, Miss Leah, to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight, and a special thank you to Madam Harrington for her generous English and the support of our sponsors. We can make a difference in the lives of those affected by this disease. So I made myself a promise. I would help children like me so they could...
Static.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight, and a special thank you to Madam Harrington for her generous English and the support of our sponsors. We can make a difference in the lives of those affected by this disease. So I made myself a promise. I would help children like me so they could...
Static.
Looks like we're having a small technical issue. We'll have it fixed right away.
Anyway, every dollar raised tonight will go towards...
Ella, the addendum to your divorce agreement, Luke's $38 million debt to been filed with the court.
You're lying! I don't owe her anything!
Luke, do you want me to read your signed promissory notes out loud? 7 in total. $38 million for your company's seed funding, 2 rounds of bridge financing, and your parents' mortgage in Florida. Security! Get her out of here!
You're lying! I don't owe her anything!
Luke, do you want me to read your signed promissory notes out loud? 7 in total. $38 million for your company's seed funding, 2 rounds of bridge financing, and your parents' mortgage in Florida. Security! Get her out of here! Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt your evening, but there are things that have to be said today in this room. This USB drive contains proof of Luke and Leah's 5-year affair, bank records showing how they moved assets out of my name, and a DNA report. It proves that Leo, the boy they called my son, is actually Wilk and Leah's biological child, and my real daughter was abandoned at the door of a foster home right after she was born. She died because no one got her help in time.
My God, that's monstrous.
Switching someone else's baby, then abandoning her real child? What kind of people do that? You're lying! That's defamation! Where's your proof? Show it if you have it! It proves that Leo, the boy they called my son, is actually Wilk and Leah's biological child, and my real daughter was abandoned at the door of a foster home right after she was born. She died because no one got her help in time.
My God, that's monstrous.
Switching someone else's baby, then abandoning her real child? What kind of people do that? You're lying! That's defamation! Where's your proof? Show it if you have it! You want proof?
Aunt Leah, what does that mean? You said Aunt Ella was the bad one. Aunt Leah, what does that mean? You said Aunt Ella was the bad one.
Everyone, please listen to me. This so-called evidence is fake. All of it. Ella made it all up so she can take my child. Everyone knows the Sterling family's the biggest media group on the East Coast. What couldn't they fake if they wanted to? I'm just an ordinary person. How am I supposed to fight people like that?
She has a point. The Sterlings really are that powerful.
But those messages don't look fake.
Everyone, Leah and I are innocent. Ella has lost her mind. She hates me for filing for divorce, so now she wants to destroy everything I have. She won't even spare my son. She wants to take him from me. Think about it. If I really did those things, why bring it out now? Why today of all days, in this room? Because she wants to destroy Leah's charity work. She's vicious. Think about it. If I really did those things, why bring it out now? Why today of all days, in this room? Because she wants to destroy Leah's charity work. She's vicious.
Child, do you have stronger evidence? This alone may not be enough to convince everyone.
Dad, don't be scared. I believe you. Ilea isn't a bad person.
Leo, you believe me, don't you? I didn't do any of that.
Mom, Aunt Ella hasn't come home in a long time. She don't want me anymore. Aunt Leah's been taking care of me. She's good to me. Stop picking on her.
Leo, you may not be my son by blood, but I gave you everything for 5 years. 5 whole years. I took care of every part of your life myself. And still, none of it can beat blood. Leo, you may not be my son by blood, but I gave you everything for 5 years. 5 whole years. I took care of every part of your life myself. And still, none of it can beat blood.
Everyone, there are too many unanswered questions tonight. True or false, this should not continue in a room like this. I suggest we let the police investigate. Until then, please show restraint. Mrs. Sullivan, tonight's charity gala ends here. My attorney will contact you about the next steps.
Madam Harrington, please let me explain. I swear I didn't... After tonight, Leah and Luke are finished on Wall Street. They'll lose everything.
Ella, are you okay?
I'm fine. No one is getting in the way of me taking them down. I'm fine. No one is getting in the way of me taking them down.
Drink something. Warm yourself up. What happened today was my oversight. I should have brought more people in. I shouldn't have let them control the narrative.
It wasn't your fault. I underestimated how attached Leo is to them.
Ella, Leo isn't your biological son. He's their child. You don't have to do this.
I know he's not mine by blood. I know that. But I raised him for 5 years. I was there when he learned to sit, crawl, walk, and say mom for the first time. When he had a fever, I held him all night and was too scared to sleep. On his first day of preschool, he cried and wouldn't let go, so I sat outside his classroom all day. I know I didn't give birth to him, but for those 5 years, he was my little boy.
If you can't let him go, I can help you get custody of Leo. By any means necessary. If you can't let him go, I can help you get custody of Leo. By any means necessary.
That bitch Ella! She ruined every connection I had through Madam Harrington. Now no one in high society will even answer my calls.
You have the nerve to say that? If you hadn't sobbed Opti like that and made us look guilty, it wouldn't have been such a disaster.
Guilty? Luke, who was the one who said Ella's an idiot? She'll believe anything. Well, she's not an idiot anymore, and she's here to collect.
Leo, come here. Son, tell me. Do you want to stay with me and Aunt Leah?
Dad, is Aunt Leah really my mom?
Of course.
Then why didn't you before?
Leo, listen to me. I didn't have a choice before. But now Ella has cornered me and your dad. If you want the 3 of us to stay together, you have to help us.
Okay.
Then let me teach you something, okay?
Leo, I'll teach you too. You just need to do one small favor for us, and we'll never be apart. Sweetheart, how was your day?
Mom! I got an A+ today!
That's amazing! Come on, I'll take you for ice cream. Leo. Ella, you really don't know when to quit. What are you doing here? You're not welcome. Leo, I brought you a Sadoliwent, that's limited edition crochet boat you mentioned last time. No need. If my son wants something, I'll buy it for him. He doesn't need some random woman showing up with pointless gifts and fake kindness. No need. If my son wants something, I'll buy it for him. He doesn't need some random woman showing up with pointless gifts and fake kindness. Now he's your son? Where were you before?
I don't want your stuff. You're bad. You made my mom sad.
Leo, I'm not bad. If you still see me as your mom, you can come back to me anytime. Ella really did ambush Leo outside the school today when you dessed up the Branks.
Leo, come here. What did she say to you? Did she touch you?
She called my name. Then she said she was passing by and brought me a gift.
What gift?
It was the science picture book set I used to want.
Leo, go upstairs and play for a while. We need to talk. Looks like Ella still has feelings for Leo after all. Our plan is going to work. Looks like Ella still has feelings for Leo after all. Our plan is going to work. I heard what happened. That child isn't worth your tears.
He didn't mean it. Luke and Leah taught him to say that.
Ella, that child has their blood in him. No matter what you do for him, he's still theirs.
Alex, I know. I just can't accept it. I raised him for 5 years. 5 years. Even a dog would know loyalty, wouldn't it?
But he isn't a dog. He's a child those two have been brainwashing since birth. In his heart, you'll never come before them. Ella, you need to protect yourself. Everything you're doing now, Luke and Lai are using Leo against you. I'm afraid they'll do something even more dangerous.
Alex, I'll be careful. Don't worry.
Mr. Miller, the court has docket the 38 million debt claim. Without a viable defense, you're very likely to lose.
I know! That's why I told you to find a way!
There is one way, but it would mean using the child. Without a viable defense, you're very likely to lose.
I know! That's why I told you to find a way!
There is one way, but it would mean using the child.
What do you mean?
If we can get Leo to testify that Ms. Sterling was abusive during the marriage, or that she has mental health issues, the judge may reassess her credibility. Abuse? It doesn't have to be real abuse. If the child believes he was abused, and we back it with a child psychologist's evaluation, we can build a case around it.
Leo, come here for a second. Sweetheart, let me ask you something. Did Aunt Ella ever hit you? Or yell at you?
Leo, I'm asking you a question. Did Ella ever hit you?
No.
Think again. Wasn't she mean sometimes? Didn't she stop you from watching TV, take away your snacks, and force you to do homework?
She yelled sometimes.
Exactly! Talking loudly is scary, right? You were afraid, weren't you?
Good. Anything else? Did she ever push you? Or grab your arm hard?
No.
Just say yes. No one can prove otherwise.
Did she ever push you? Or grab your arm hard?
No.
Just say yes. No one can prove otherwise.
Sweetheart, all you have to do is tell the judge Aunt Ellie sometimes hit you and scared you. Then the judge won't award her custody and we can stay together forever. Don't you want that?
I do.
Then remember what I taught you, okay?
Regarding the divorce petition, does either side have anything to present? Your Honor, we believe Ella subjected Leo to long-term emotional abuse during the marriage.
What? Emotional abuse? Me?
We have a witness. We call Leo to the stand. Sweetheart, can you tell me whether your mother, Ms. Sterling, ever did anything that scared you?
She used to yell at me a lot. And she hit my hands and wouldn't let me eat.
Leo, what are you saying? When did I ever hit you?
Your Honor, you saw that. The child can't even look at her. What does that prove? It proves the emotional damage she caused him. Order. Sweetheart, did someone teach you to say this, or is this what you want to say?
I said it myself.
Leo, look at me. Tell the judge, did I really hit you?
You did! You did hit me! I hate you! I don't want to live with you! You did! You did hit me! I hate you! I don't want to live with you!
Luke, Leah, if this is how you want to play it, I'm done meeting with either of you. From now on, contact my attorney directly.
Another bank rejected our loan application. The Sterling family has cut off every funding channel we had.
All our credit cards are frozen, and the money in our accounts will only last until next month. Luke, what do we do?
This is all that bitch Ella's fault!
Luke, what if we use Leo?
What do you mean?
Ella knows Leo isn't hers by blood, but she raised him for 5 years. She must still care. Didn't her showing up at the school prove that?
You mean, use Leo as Ravage?
Ella knows Leo isn't hers by blood, but she raised him for 5 years. She must still care. Didn't her showing up at the school prove that?
You mean, use Leo as Ravage?
Make her drop the lawsuit and stop freezing us out financially. She wants the kid, doesn't she? Then make her pay for him.
Not a bad idea. Besides, Leo, once we have money again, we can always have another kid.
Luke just sent a message. He says he wants to talk. What do you think?
They're using Leo as leverage.
That's textbook extortion. If they really offer to trade the child for dropping the lawsuit, we can report it as criminal extortion.
No. I'm going.
You're going? Ella, this is obviously a trap.
I know it's a trap, but I need to hear what they're willing to say for myself. Besides, I also want to see what Leo really means to them. I know it's a trap, but I need to hear what they're willing to say for myself. Besides, I also want to see what Leo really means to them.
Ella, you came. That means you still care about Leo.
Get to the point. Simple. Drop the lawsuit, clear the $38 million debt, and stop all legal and financial action against us. In return, you get custody of Leo. So Leo is a bargaining chip now?
Don't make it sound so ugly. You've always wanted him, haven't you? We give him to you, you leave us alone. Fair trade.
He's your child. Do you really not care? Care? He's a burden now. He won't have a good life with us. With you, he gets a big house and a good school. We're doing what's best for him. You're right. With you two, he has no future. You're right. With you two, he has no future.
So you agree?
No, I refuse. Are you crazy? I thought you wanted him! I wanted the child I raised for 5 years, not a child you coached to lie and hate me, and definitely not the son of 2 murderers.
What did you just say?
I said I won't raise the child of the people who killed my daughter. You thought using Leo would make me cave? You were wrong. You can't leave. You have to say yes, or you'll never see Leo again. She really doesn't want Leo anymore?
No way. She's bluffing. She raised him for 5 years. You don't just walk away from that.
But the way she looked just now, it didn't feel like an act. When she looked at Leo, the softness was gone. What if she really has let go?
Then we push her again. Bring Leo to her and make her face him. I don't believe she can be that cold.
But what about Leo?
What about him? He's not hers by blood. If he can get us Bonavad, if he can get us out of this, he should be grateful. Enough with the toy. I need to tell you something. Leo, tomorrow Dad is taking you to see Ella. Be good, tell her you want to live with her, and ask her to agree to one thing for Dad.
But didn't you say she was bad? Didn't you say I couldn't go with her?
That was before. Now, Dad thinks she's not so bad. You'll have a good life with her.
But I don't want to live with her. I want to stay with you and Auntie Leah.
Sweetheart, it's just for a little while. Once you help Dad and me fix this, we'll bring you home.
I don't believe you. Last time you said you wouldn't leave me, but now...
How could I leave you? You're my son. Mommy would never leave you.
I heard Luke and Leah tried to use Leo as leverage with you.
They did. I said no.
Have you really let him go?
I'd be lying if I said I was used to it. It's been 5 years. But as for not being able to let go, the moment he told the court I hit him, something in me snapped.
Look what those two turned a good kid into.
It isn't his fault. But I don't have to pay for their mistakes. I won't raise their child, and I won't let him be my weakness.
I'm glad you see that.
My daughter is dead. She didn't even have a name. Why should I rev a name when she died? Why should I raise the child of the people who killed her?
Ella, we need to talk.
Let them in.
Ella, we were wrong last time. We've thought it over. Leo really is better off with you. We don't want anything. Just take him.
Look, do you think I'm an idiot? First you used him to threaten me. Now that it didn't work, you're giving him away for free? And you expect me to believe that? We mean it! If you'll raise him, we don't want anything! Leo, do you want to come with me?
I don't know.
All right, then I'll answer for you. No. Ella! Have you no heart? He's just a child! Heart? When you tossed him around like property, did you remember he was just a child? You want to trade him for me dropping the lawsuit and letting you off? That's not happening. 38 million, every cent of it. And you will pay for what you did to my daughter.
Luke, say it. Tell her you want to live with her.
I want to live with Aunt Ella.
Leo, you're lying. If you don't believe it yourself, don't say it to me. Alexander, see them out.
Escort them out.
Ella! You'll regret this! Leo is your weak spot! You can't really let him go! Ella! You'll regret this! Leo is your weak spot! You can't really let him go! Baby, Mommy made a decision today. Mommy is letting that child go. Do you think Mommy is cruel? But I can't raise him. He's the son of the people who killed you. Every time I see him, I think of you. Mommy ain't used to it. 5 years of habit doesn't just disappear. But I'll learn. Mommy only loves you. Only you.
The first divorce hearing is set for next Wednesday. Luke hired a new lawyer. They're ready to fight us on the property split.
He has to. He can't repay a cent of $3 of that $38 million.
That's why he's stalling. The longer he drags this out, the more time he has to move what's left.
Alexander, what if he uses Leo again in court?
You mean, put Leo on the stand?
They already tried in mediation. It failed, but they may try again.
Let them. I've had a private investigator gather evidence that they coached Leo to lie. If they bring it up in court, we countersue right there. Ella, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just still getting used to it.
You look better lately.
Do I? Maybe because I'm not thinking about all that mess anymore.
About Leo. Have you really let him go?
Not completely. I won't lie. But I don't want that feeling to trap me anymore. Sebastian, every time I saw him, I thought of my daughter. It hurt too much.
I understand.
Now I just want to live my life, take back what's mine, and start over.
Then, have you thought about starting over with someone?
It hurt too much.
I understand.
Now I just want to live my life, take back what's mine, and start over.
Then, have you thought about starting over with someone?
Sebastian, are you trying to tell me something?
You've always known what I mean.
Don't you think I was stupid? I ran away from home out of spite and married a man like that.
I don't think you were stupid. I just hate that you got hurt. Ella, I've waited all these years for you to grow up, to come home, to finally see me. I'm not in a rush. I can keep waiting until you're ready.
Sebastian, please give me some time. My head is a mess right now, and things with Luke aren't over yet.
I know, Ella. I'll be here. If you need anything, call me anytime.
Sebastian, please give me some time. My head is a mess right now, and things with Luke aren't over yet.
I know, Ella. I'll be here. If you need anything, call me anytime.
Rent is due next month, and we don't even have the deposit.
Every account is frozen. Every credit card is canceled. I can't even pay for gas.
This is your fault! If you hadn't been so greedy and moved all of Ella's assets into your name, she wouldn't be this ruthless.
I was greedy? You were all for it. You said she's an idiot anyway. Why leave money on the table?
Luke, we still have one card left.
Leo?
Ella says she doesn't want him, but she raised him for 5 years. No way she feels nothing. We take Leo and force her to come. Once she shows up, we—
Luke, what are you thinking? Kidnapping? That's a serious felony.
As if we're not already ruined. At least prison feeds you. We're dead either way. Might as well take her with us. No way she feels nothing. We take Leo and force her to come. Once she shows up, we—
Luke, what are you thinking? Kidnapping? That's a serious felony.
As if we're not already ruined. At least prison feeds you. We're dead either way. Might as well take her with us. Leo, come with Mommy.
Mommy, Dad said we're moving. Is that true?
Yes, we're moving somewhere new. We won't come back.
Then what about Aunt Ella? Can I still see her?
Why would you see her? She doesn't want you. Don't you get that? Stop crying. Come on.
Ella, long time no see.
Luke, what do you want?
Relax. I just want to talk. Come alone. Don't bring anyone, or you may never see Leo again.
What did you do to Leo?
He's fine for now, but if you don't cooperate, I can't promise anything. I'll send the address. 1 hour, alone.
What did you do to Leo?
He's fine for now, but if you don't cooperate, I can't promise anything. I'll send the address. 1 hour, alone.
What happened?
Luke kidnapped Leo. He wants me to come alone.
No. This is obviously a trap.
I know, but I have to go. Whether Leo is mine or not, I can't let him get hurt because of me. I'm here. Let him go.
Ella, you came after all. You say you don't want him, but you still can't let go, can you?
Ella, you destroyed our lives. Today, you're not walking away clean. What do you want? Money? For me to drop the lawsuit?
Both. First, sign away the debt, then call your brother in front of us and tell him to stop all legal action.
Sign it. If I sign, will you let Leo go?
Of course. Both. First, sign away the debt, then call your brother in front of us and tell him to stop all legal action.
Sign it. If I sign, will you let Leo go?
Of course.
Luke, Leah, do you know why I came? Not for that document. Not because you threatened me. I came for Leo. I raised this child for 5 years. Whether he's mine by blood or not, he called me Mom. I can't watch him get hurt because of me. But you two are different. You're his real parents and you treat him like property, like leverage. You don't deserve to be parents. Shut up! Stop acting like a saint. You think showing up here makes you noble? Since you came, you're not leaving alive. Trying to call for help? Too late.
Ella, you're not getting out of here today.
Trying to call for help? Too late.
Ella, you're not getting out of here today.
Have you thought this through? Kidnapping, assault with a weapon, that's enough to put you away for life.
Prison! Living is already worse than dying. You ruined us, so we're taking you down with us.
Don't hurt Aunt Ella!
The kid got loose. Go get him.
Leo! Leo, look at me. I'm here.
Aunt Ella, I'm sorry. I lied. You didn't hit me.
Stop talking. I know everything.
You're a good person. Aunt Leah said you were bad, but I didn't believe her.
Ella, are you hurt?
Sebastian, he's dead. Leo is dead.
It's over. I'm here. You're safe now.
My baby. My son is dead.
It wasn't me! It was her! She pushed him!
Luke and Leah have been formally charged. Kidnapping, aggravated assault, criminally negligent homicide. Stacked together, they're looking at 20 years minimum. I'll take care of Leo's funeral. How do you want it handled?
Bury him next to my daughter.
Okay. Are you okay?
No. Seb, I'm so tired.
Then stop holding it in. Just cry. Are you okay?
No. Seb, I'm so tired.
Then stop holding it in. Just cry.
In the divorce case between plaintiff Ella and defendant Luke, including division of assets and repayment of debt, do the parties have any final statements?
We ask the court to finalize the divorce, order the defendant to repay $38 million owed to the plaintiff, and award $5 million for emotional distress.
I don't have the money! I don't have a damn penny!
Order. This court hereby rules as follows. The divorce between plaintiff Ella and defendant Luke is granted.
Within 30 days of this judgment taking effect, the defendant must repay the plaintiff $38 million. In addition,
due to the defendant's acts of fraud and asset transfer during the marriage,
all assets held in the defendant's name are to be returned to the plaintiff. Court is adjourned.
Leo, it's me. I came to see you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. Sweetheart, Mommy brought your brother to you. Now you two have each other. You won't be alone.
They will watch over you from the heavens.
You are a good child. Your aunt has never blamed you. Sweetheart, Mommy brought your brother to you. Now you two have each other. You won't be alone.
They will watch over you from the heavens. Ella, the case is over, and Leo has been laid to rest. What do you want to do now?
I want a fresh start.
Then, would you let me start over with you?
Seb, thank you for waiting for me all this time. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
the criminal trial starts next week. The D-Pace case is solid.
I know. I'll be there.
Ella, do you really have to go in person? It's going to be brutal.
I have to, Mom. I need to see justice happen with my own eyes. For Leo, and so I can finally end this.
There may be press at the courthouse. Are you sure you're ready?
Yes, Alex. I'm not the Ella who hides behind everyone anymore. This time I face it myself.
I'll handle it. Security and the legal team will be in place. Everything will go smoothly.
Thanks, Alex.
Is Sebastian coming by today?
Yeah, he said he'd come over later.
This is the liquidation valuation for what's left of Luke's company and the final audit report on Leah's so-called charity foundation. The lawyers are confident they can recover every dollar they moved illegally.
At this point, these numbers are just paperwork to me.
After the trial, is there anything you really want to do?
At this point, these numbers are just paperwork to me.
After the trial, is there anything you really want to do?
First, I want to get through all the legal steps. Then, I want to start painting again. I haven't picked up a brush in forever.
Good. I remember your old paintings. They had real soul. Whatever happens, I'm here.
I know.
How did it go?
Luke and Leah got exactly what they deserved. They're never getting out in this lifetime. People like them don't deserve freedom.
Ella, you did so well. It's finally over. Ella, I want to take you somewhere.
Okay.
Ela, I know this may not be the most romantic timing, but I don't want to keep waiting for some perfect moment. I want to stand beside you through every big day and every ordinary one. With the right to call you mine, will you give me that honor?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yeah, it's over.
Looks like something new is beginning. Yes, we're planning a simple wedding, just close family and friends.
Oh my God, that's wonderful. Then we're doing it properly. No arguments.
Here, simple, quiet, and full of sunlight.
This one, keep the schedule as simple as possible, but preserve the parts that matter.
Understood. Once the guest list is finalized, we can send out the invitations.
This one, keep the schedule as simple as possible, but preserve the parts that matter.
Understood. Once the guest list is finalized, we can send out the invitations.
Sebastian, do you take Ella to be your wife, to love her, comfort her, honor her, and protect her, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ella, do you take Sebastian to be your husband, to love him, comfort him, and protect him, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Wishing my sister and my brother eternal happiness. Cheers!
Sweetheart, Mommy and Daddy came to see you. Leo, I came too. I brought you a new toy car, the kind you used to love. We're doing okay.
Mommy! Daddy!
Slow down, you two.
We found you! Daddy, are we going home?
Yeah, let's go home.
Bring me into golden sun.